From Top 10.
This comes to us from Backyard Garden Lover, and it's the things that almost always make your house look cluttered. Just kind of offhand, what do you guys see that makes your house look cluttered?
My existence.
Anything that
I mean, it's just you got kids, man, so there's going to be a jacket on the back of the chairs. There's going to be a pair of shoes that are sitting under the dining room table. I don't care, but it is cluttered. It's real life, but it's cluttered.
It's my own fault, but yeah, the Chage Lounge sometimes on my couch just becomes like where sweatshirts end up.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, I'm going to take this one today.
My thing is lawn art. If you got too much of that, it looks. I think you got like a trashy looking house.
Gotcha. You're probably the only one that I can think of in this room there, Miles, that you probably don't have a whole lot of clutter. You're a very clean guy.
I have nothing.
Nothing. Good man. There's no catch-all in your house. There's no table that...
No. I swear to God, I cannot sit down, get stoned, watch television. The worst thing you could do is put a napkin on the floor or tissue between me and the TV. I would stare at that thing for hours and wonder why it's there and why no one has picked it up. That would be a psychological warfare. Miles, you cannot get up. You have to watch a show with that napkin on the floor.
And then tell me about the show.
I would absolutely lose my I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Sounds like my wife.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Just go to bed. I can't. The kitchen's dirty.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm serious.
So these are things that almost always make your home look cluttered. They actually start, we talked about it earlier today, the unmade bed.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Honestly, if your bed isn't made, I get it. It's not like there's anything different on it. It's just sheets and a blanket and pillows and everything there.
It just looks messy.
But if it's messy, it makes it look cluttered. It looks like it doesn't belong there.
Other than sleeping, I don't spend any time in my bedroom.
Yeah, I'm with you. And nobody else should
I go to bed, I wake up, I'm out.
Yeah,
right. I don't see it.
That's why I took the TV out. No more TV in the bedroom.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, I have one in there, but unless I'm going to sleep or I'm up early, like watching a sporting event, like I would never sit in. I can't just lay in bed. And once I'm up, I'm
watch
up.
TV. Yeah.
But I do like it in there for like going to sleep or watching F1 at 6 a.m.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Throw pillows show up on the list. Throw pillows.
Just depends on how many.
But we use them.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, I'm like, you can put them up there, it's fine. But I mean, they're under your butt, they're behind your head, the dog's laying
I just don't want them on
half
my
of them.
bed.
Yeah, not my bed.
I hate
don't
that.
like
That's
that.
one thing I hate about hotel rooms. You got to take like 500 pillows off before you can get to bed. I don't need that big. I don't need that big log pillow.
I like that
log. You like the log pillow?
Well, I like to put it between my legs when I sleep on my side.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense.
And pretend he's got a big shack hog.
Shaq's chicken, Shaq hog.
Look at that.
Damn, man.
A Shaq hog. You think Shaq has a big hog?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I think it's terrifying.
I bet you could jump rope.
You think so?
I think so.
Shaq doesn't.
You think so? Right.
You want a bed?
He's so big, it probably doesn't look big though.
It doesn't look big on him.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think if they put it on your
he's
body, they're
huge.
like, oh my God.
Right, because you could see it.
No, you guys are wrong. It's big even for me.
He does have a low voice.
That is really huge.
So does it.
Every time I get erect, I lose blood.
See, if you told me like
from my
Kevin
head.
Garnett's got a huge. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
But he's always angry.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's
am I.
played angry.
Yeah.
I got all this height, no penis.
I actually had my leg amputated.
Well, Dennis Rodman
30
was
years
called
ago.
the Worm for a reason.
Oh, yeah. His was contused after a while. Remember, he had
He earned it.
Twice.
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times?
God.
Anyway, back to things that almost always make your house look cluttered.
Penis dog.
Shoes not on the rack.
Yeah.
Do you have a shoe rack?
Yes.
Do you?
Now, it's not a shoe rack for like guests and whatnot. I have a shoe rack in my closet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
And I will do my best. The problem is I can never get it to work properly. My shoes, I don't know if my feet are too long. I don't know if sometimes I have high tops that don't work. But for whatever reason, my shoes do not just sit on the rack. If I take a pair of shoes off, like 3 others just fall down.
That's annoying.
It is. It sucks. And it makes me want to destroy everything. But I need it because I've got too many shoes.
See, I should put my shoes down by the entrance. That way, it reminds me always take my shoes off because I'm not good at that.
Yeah?
Yeah, my house gets dirty.
Just keep your shoes on.
Yeah, I like to take
That's
them
what
off.
a vacuum's
and I'll walk
for.
in. Yeah, I know.
We got a shoe basket for our guests when they walk in. Toss your shoes in the basket. We got hardwood floors. It's hard to keep them
unless they're
clean.
teens, then you can keep your shoes on.
Exactly. Cords show up on things that almost always make your house look cluttered.
Pretty good about hiding those. I get that from my father, man. He did not tolerate looking at cords.
Same with my
it's
old
just
man.
one of those things. So it's gotten drilled into my head.
My old man, there was a handful of projects where he prided himself on hiding the cords in the wall.
Oh yeah.
You know, we mounted the TV in the living room when I was a kid, and I remember watching him do that. Just basically create a new outlet halfway up the wall where he mounted his TV at.
Yeah, my father did in one of their old houses, and it looked very natural. But he created like this false beam to separate the rooms, and then I realized he'd run like all the cords through there. Like 18 different things are getting serviced, and he's like, I'm not looking at cords. He will not look at cords. So yeah, he built this whole beam.
That looks cluttered.
That's pretty ingenious.
Exactly. Undone or unfolded laundry. Yeah.
Sure.
I got the basket sitting there literally in my room right now that needs to be folded.
Well, I leave it in the laundry room. Right, so like whatever's in the laundry room, I don't care. There's a utility sink, there's a washer, there's a dryer, there's clothes in the baskets, fine. Once it gets dragged out of that room, makes its way to the living room, that's when my wife will have the snap and like, I am folding this now.
So you just put the out of the dryer into the basket,
correct?
But not folded.
Correct.
See, I have to fold it when it's hot so that my clothes don't look
get
all
wrinkled.
wrinkled.
Yep.
So I'll leave
That's
it
the way to do it.
I'll leave it in there, even just put it in for 5 more minutes to get it hot.
Oh, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I'm ready to fold,
Fluff it a little bit.
I'm ready to fold.
Yeah.
I mean, I can leave it in the dryer for 2
again,
days.
I will walk each T-shirt to my bedroom to hang.
Individually?
Well, you take them as a group.
Yeah.
But the socks and underwear, they just hang out in the dryer till I need them.
Because they're
that's
kind
a
of an
permanent
easy
home?
grab.
I kind of, and then when they're dirt, when at night, when I go home and take them off, they go in the washer.
All right. That makes sense. But you could always warm your underwear up, too. Like, if you don't have 5 minutes, boom. So when you put in your socks and underwear, they're warm.
I don't need them warm.
He has hot bees, bro. We've established.
right.
Yeah, and like I'm one of those. Mike's like with me. Like I get out of the shower, I'm already sweating for a minute. Like last thing I need is hot underwear.
Exactly. Things that almost always make your house look cluttered. Too many photos. You guys.
It depends on the person and how they do it.
Yeah.
Some people there is this absolute tribute to every generation of their family from around the world, and there's just pictures everywhere. But there's no symmetry to it.
You got to have some though.
Yeah.
Like my place now, I have photos up. But the place before I didn't. People are like, "How long have you lived here? Hang a photo." I'm like, well,
I still don't have any
The
photos.
worst is
hung up
people
in
who
my
put
place.
up like 9 million photos on the stairwell.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd stagger them all the way up.
Yeah.
Because who wants to stop and look on a stairwell?
That's one thing. They don't.
It's like the last
They're
place-
doing it out of obligation.
Yeah,
It's
the last
not
place
because
you
they
wanna
want you
look
to
at
look.
pictures. What are you doing up there? Oh, I'm looking at the pictures, one step at a time.
Right.
Things on the kitchen counter.
Well, sure.
yeah.
Like, the kitchen's an easy spot for a catch-all, which it shouldn't be. The kitchen is for making and preparing food.
But
and
it's also where everyone goes instantly.
Correct.
Right, just instantly, that is where you go.
it is the meeting spot. You know, you have a living room, you have a family room, whatever it is that you have. The kitchen is the congregate spot.
Yeah, no, we have a very large kitchen island, and I know that on the one side of it will be my wife's purse, her keys, and sunglasses.
Yeah.
On the other side away from me, it'd be a few pieces of unopened mail and something from the kids' school.
Unsorted mail shows up number 3 on the list.
We don't really have that. I guess, I think it's an app, but like whatever mail is being delivered to my home, my wife knows.
Yeah.
This bill's coming today. This thing is coming
Really?
today. Right? Oh, yeah. I mean, so I'm like, hey, I'm going to go check the mail. And she'd be like, don't bother. It's just junk. Just wait, wait until
Oh,
tomorrow.
there's certain days for certain stuff. I don't think
I don't know that it's certain days for certain stuff, but there's got to be an app where she will know, like, if you're expecting a check or a bill or something. She'll be like, oh, no. It'll get here Friday. Like, how do you know this?
Yeah,
you know?
wild.
But she's right. Yeah.
Excessive decor shows up on the list of things that almost always make your house look cluttered.
Decor.
Decor. I get
I will
it.
say though, I do respect people, and generally it's like the wife or girlfriend. But when you go to their house and they have decorations up for like every season,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's like, all right.
Actually, we have a friend, and I like her move. So they have a Christmas tree in their dining room. It's up year round. Like anyone, they hate trying to take it down, so they simply decorate the tree to represent the holiday. I most recently saw, I guess it was last Halloween, it was the coolest tree ever. Mm-hmm. It's just like, look, I'm just going to take all this crap off, put on Christmas decorations. When Valentine's Day comes around, I'll hang up hearts, but I'm like, it's actually a pretty
when I
cool
used to
idea.
put one up, it was just a travel tree. So everywhere I would go, I would buy an ornament that had nothing to do with the holidays.
right.
It just had to do with, like, the town I was in.
Yeah.
Or whatever the deal is. Unless, of course, I was in Leavenworth, and it probably was Christmas themed. But I just hang those up. So, like, my whole tree was just covered in where I'd been.
Nice.
Just to remind.
I like that. Then the number one thing that almost always makes your house look cluttered, and it's kind of easy to say this about this, unused furniture.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. There's a handful of things that we hold on to because we've gotten it for one reason or another. Family heirlooms, I stopped taking them because I don't want the ones that I have half the time.
Right.
And they start getting in the way. They start being cluttered everywhere.
I have a chair in my living room. I never sit in it.
Nope.
I have a chair and a sofa. That's it. I'm never in that chair. And the chair is directly in front of the TV. Perfectly.
Damn.
Like, why do I sit there?
I sit in one place in the living room all the time. But between the kids and the dog, everything ends up getting used. But like my wife has her spot, I have my spot, and that actually never. In fact, if you're sitting in my spot, move.
That's right.
It does not move.
Get out.
Yeah.
A man in South Dakota was bitten by an African cobra, but you won't believe how that happened,
In
Miles.
South Dakota, how did that happen?
I'll tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, have we made it to drinking time?